Welcome to the Geek Meet Highlights. I'm Wayne Sturm of 360 Tennessee, and I'm here with my wife, Sandy Stern of Inbound Train.
Hello.
Geek Meets is 20-minute marketing tips. It's 20 minutes of marketing tools. And when we do these live sessions one-to-one or with a group, we do 20 minutes of Q&A with the inbound marketing specialist. It's April 2015, and our topic today is Google My Business. Let's get right into it. Okay, this came about 6 months ago. Google did this for our convenience. This is so much better than before. This is one dashboard where you can go in and you can optimize your Google Plus, your Google Search, and your Google Maps all in one fell swoop. And if you're in one of the businesses that I meet that gets called 3 to 5 times a day by someone saying that they're Google, they're worried about your Google listing, this is what it is. You're able to do this for no charge. All you need is a Gmail account. Yeah, you're going to be able to optimize this Google listing, which will also affect your website. This is the way that it works now in this one easy dashboard. Okay, let's go in and see how it works. First thing you're going to do is sign in or get on Google. And by doing that, once again, all you need is a Gmail account. If you don't have one, they'll walk you through on how to do it. Okay, we're going to use an example company called Quick Fix Properties. Once you've logged in, you'll see here now that you're going to have this drop box. Start typing the name of the business. Quick Fix gave us some different options in the drop down. None of those match up with Quick Fix Properties in Knoxville, Tennessee. So let's go ahead and type in the whole name and the location. You'll do this for your business as well. If your business showed up in the drop down, just select it. But in this case, we're going to be adding the business. Okay, your next screen is going to show you the map and your location. And none of this matches up. It's showing us Knoxville, Tennessee area. But you see the three pinned areas on there. Once again, they don't match this business name. So the very bottom where I've got the green arrow, none of these match. Add your business. You're going to click on that and let's go in fresh. Okay, very important that you put your full business name in here. On the business name, Quick Fix Properties, you want your name, address, and phone number to be very accurate. And the reason for that is the last Google algorithm, well, the most recent was the mobile friendly update, but previous to that, NAP, name, address, phone number, was very, very important because local marketing is very strong, and that's what this is about. Okay, you're going to add in your information, and at the bottom, you're going to be able to select a category. Think of one category that best describes what your business is. You'll be able to add other categories later, but this will be your primary category. So stop and think a bit. In this case, real estate developer fit the best. Then again, at that bottom where we have the green arrow, if you deliver goods and services to their location, you want to check that box too. Okay. By choosing that box that your business delivers goods and services, you need to give it an area that you're working in. In my case, I did with a mileage range. If you only work in particular cities, you can put in the city, the zip code, and add those as you go. Each time you put one in, you'll add it, and then you'll continue.
What if I work from home, though?
Well, this is the same place you're going to do it, but you'll be able to hide your address by doing this, that you only serve people at their locations. You'll leave that box checked. Okay, but if you have a brick and mortar store, the box that we didn't check here is I also serve customers at my business address. If you check that, then your physical address will appear. Okay, with all that information in there, we need to confirm your business. Okay, make sure that that information is accurate. Otherwise, hit your back button. And then check the box that says you are authorized to manage the business. And once again, read those terms of service. You're going to click continue. And now, instead of confirming your business, you're going to verify your business. This is the magic. This says that you are the owner of the business, and there's only one of two ways that you can verify. you're going to receive a code that you're going to have to put into the program here in a bit. It's a 5 or 6 digit number typically, and they're going to mail it to you in this case. But if you've been in a business that's been established for a little bit, they'll give you the option to receive a phone call much quicker. The mailings take 1 to 2 weeks for you to receive the card, but the phone call you'll get immediately. Now, if you have that option, if you've been in business for a bit, you can only choose that option for the phone call if you have a direct ring line. And what I mean by that is if you have a phone tree, push 1 for sales, 2 for service, and so on, that won't work for you. You'll have to select the mail me my code option. Reason for that, it's a program that's going to call you. It's a robot that can't select 1 or 2. But if they ring direct to you, get a piece of paper, write down that PIN number, and you're ready to go. Again, if you choose the mail me my code, make sure anyone that's getting your mail is looking for that from Google. It's not junk mail. It's a PIN code that you need. You can also just, once you verified that, you can click on here, continue, and verify later. Okay, this is the next screen that you'll see. Welcome to Google My Business. I recommend that you take that tour to get started. But we're going to go over some of the highlights on what you need to do in here right now. You're going to be your own search engine optimization company here. Okay, this is the screen that you're on. Notice that red bar on the top. Your edits won't show up on Google unless you verify your business. That was the postcard or phone call that we requested. Once you get that PIN number, this is where you come back in and verify. Okay, if you're logged into Google, if you look at the top right, there's what I call a tic-tac-toe board. You've got 9 squares up there. If you click on that, you'll have the option My Business. If you click on My Business, you're going to get right back to the screen where you can edit. You'll also be able to access your reviews, your insights, your AdWords Express, your Google Plus account, and your YouTube channel. Okay, now back in the center of the screen, you'll notice a green arrow. This is your progress bar. Your profile is 40% complete, it says. And then directly below that, it gives you some tips on what you need to do to get to 100%. That's our goal. We want to fill out all the information we can because we have control over that. Otherwise, Google will reach out anywhere on the web and get the information themselves. And if you've moved or changed business names or phone numbers, you could end up with a mess. So let's go in and make sure everything's accurate here. Okay, we're in the edit, and the same place here, you've got 40% of the information completed. Your business name is already in there. You've added that already. All of these sections, you'll be able to click on the pin on the right-hand side, the pen or pencil, and you'll be able to make edits. Your address is in here, but we're just showing the location. We're not going to have this as a public address in the end because we only service the clients outside of our business. Okay, down below, you see your contact info. They give you more tips as to why they're asking for that information. People want to know your phone number, your website URL, how to get a hold of you by email. The more accessible you are, the more leads you'll be able to get. Okay, and each of these, when you click the edit, make your changes, you're going to click on the save box that's inside there too for each of the sections. Okay, we've added some more info on the contact info. Notice up above, now we're 50% complete. That's our goal. Again, we want to get to 100%. So let's keep going through. Okay, your contact info's in. We've got one category as real estate developer. This is the most power I see in this program. It's going to help you tremendously. Right now, if someone searches for a real estate developer and this listing is verified, we're going to be able to compete with the other real estate developers out there. But this company does fix and flip. They do remodels. They do property management too. So right now, when people search for those categories, we're not going to exist. We're not going to come up very well and perform on search well at all. So let's go in and add those. You're going to click on that edit button on the right, and you'll end up with this screen. Notice again that real estate developer is our primary. If that's not the best description of your company, you can type right over that and choose another primary. But as I said, we're a property management company also. So as I start typing property, the drop-down menu comes into play. Everything in these categories has to be in the drop-down menu. This is based upon AdWord categories that people search for the most. If you don't fit in one of these categories, we have a section coming up called Introduction where you can tell them about the specifics that your company has. In this case, we selected the property management company out of that drop-down list, and let's add some more. We started typing in remodel. There's fix and flip wasn't one of the categories, but when we type in remodel, you get bathroom remodeler and kitchen remodeler. We selected both of those. And as you notice again on the bottom left, save. Remember, hit your edit button and save per section.
And you can have 10 of those.
Yes, you can have up to 10, but don't reach out too far. Make sure it's accurate about your company. You don't want to put in that you're a hamburger restaurant because two things will happen. Someone will show up looking for a hamburger and that'll upset them. But not only that, Google is all about the accuracy. Keep in mind, they're in business just like we are. And their job is to give accurate information. If it's misleading information, they're going to push you down the list or remove you from the listings. So play the game by the rules. Okay, here's the introduction section. Here, your first 200 characters are your most important. You want to write this in a complete sentence, but you want to use some keywords in here too. Knoxville's best home repair service, for example. Use your location in this, but I typically don't use a company name here. And the reason for that is they're searching for you by company name. You've already got them. They're probably going to find you. Stay generic and think about search terms here. Okay. You can write several paragraphs here, but keep in mind those first 200 characters are important because Google may pluck that out of there and use it as a description somewhere else on the web, such as on Google Maps. They'll label and tell a little bit about your company there.
And do you see that link option there? If you've got a landing page that you want to drive people to, then you can write a short paragraph about that and link some text to that landing page on your website.
Very good. Okay, we've gone through all the sections, including your hours. You need to put your hours of operation in there. And when people are using Google Maps, and Google Maps is the #1 app that's out there, the one that's used the most too. If they're navigating looking for your business, it'll let them know that you're opening soon or closing soon, or you may already be closed. But fill that out accurately because if you're going to have people drive to your business, they want to make sure that you're open. We want to keep everybody happy. Now, very important, you've edited and saved each of these sections. At the very bottom where the green arrow is, you must click Done Editing because that's going to submit the information that you've placed in here.
And is it true, too, if you're a restaurant, if you select maybe the restaurant category, isn't there another section that comes up to put your menu?
Yes, that's more streamlined to the restaurant industry. Same thing if you're in the lodging industry, there'll be more options in here, too. They're trying to provide as much information as they possibly can. And your industry, too, if it's not restaurant or lodging, it may one day be in there, too. Tourist attractions and things. They're trying to, again, well, it's Google. They're going to adapt and provide their customers the best content. Okay, when you've clicked Done Editing, you're back to your original edit screen here. Here is your business. This is Google My Business, the first screen. Notice we no longer have a progress bar. We're 100%. But again, none of this is going to post until you verify. So you're looking for that card or you've already done it with the phone. And now you'll be able to edit everything here. Once again, the top right, that tic-tac-toe board, refer to it as, you'll be able to access Google My Business. You can download a free app to do this too. It'll work on Androids and iPhones. Okay, another important part here, now that you've verified, you'll be able to respond to your reviews. You can click on that button or scroll down this page and get to your reviews. If you have Google Analytics on your website, Google automatically built into this listing here, Google Insights, the two green arrows in opposite directions. That's going to show how many people look at your Google listing and whether they ask for directions or try to call you. I mean, there's a lot of good information in there for you. Your AdWords Express accounts you can access here, and then your Google Plus here as well. We highly recommend you do a YouTube channel as well. But the beauty of all this is you can access everything here in one spot. Now I'm going to hand it over to Sandy. That's our tips for this week. And she's going to talk to you about some Google tools.
Yeah, normally this is our 20-minute section on marketing tools when we're at the live Geek Meet. But what I've got for you this week is a list of Google tools. Basically, there's 15 of them. We just did number 1, Google My Business. There's the Google Plus business page, and I highly recommend that you get that optimized, fill it out completely, just like you do your Google My Business. In fact, a lot of that feeds into Google Plus, a lot of that dashboard, but you get to change the images, for example, so you might want to do that. Then down number 5, Google AdWord Keyword Planner allows you to go in and see what keywords people are actually typing into Google. How often they're using those terms. It also gives you suggestions. So that might be something to play around with. It's not only good for this, it's also good for if you're writing blog articles or creating titles for your web pages. Then there's Google Docs and Sheets. In fact, what we're showing you right now is an equivalent to a PowerPoint slide that's a part of Google's
Google Slides.
Called Google Slides. Google Alerts, you can put in your business name, your personal name, your by topic, whatever, and then whenever anything with those words are posted on the web anywhere, you'll get an alert email. So, for example, if you wanted to follow a topic in your industry and something hot hits the web, at 1 p.m., by 1:05, you can have a blog article written and put on your website. So that's a pretty cool tool. Google Calendar, Wayne and I use it. We know we have to schedule each, see who's doing what and when. And so both of our calendars are synced. We can see it on our phone. We can see it on our desktop, wherever we are. And the rest, I'm going to post this doc as a Google Doc. Either on the Google Plus Geek Meet community or on the Geek Meet website. And if you have questions, just post them here in the Google Plus community or on the Geek Meet website as well, and we'll get back to you on that. But normally that's our last 20 minutes of the live session. So hopefully you can make a live session someday.
Yeah. Speaking of live sections, we also teach for the Tennessee Small Business Development Center. Is your business Googleized? We do this once a month. If you go to this website, the tsbdc.org/PSCC, that's for Pellissippi State Community College, you'll be able to see where the upcoming classes are. Now, these classes are free. They're typically during the middle of the day, but you have to register. So register through the site or call that number and they'll be glad to get you set up. Hopefully we can see you there.
And coming soon is a LinkedIn class and a Google Plus.
Yeah, show you ways to use both of those to grow your business.
We look forward to that.
I want to thank you for your time today. There's both of our contact informations on there. And the beauty of what we just showed you, when people call you now and say that they're Google and they need to work on your Google listing or your business is going to be in trouble, you let them know that you're already verified and optimized, and they'll probably hang up on you instead of the other way around.
All right. So we'll hope to see you in class.